Okay, so it's a two-part question for you. One, do you think in 30 days you could find somebody who wanted to make some more money? Someone who wasn't happy at work, somebody who wanted to do something different. You're going to show them our information, the website and everything else, and help them make that decision. Then the second part of this question is, do you think you could teach and train that person to do the same thing? So you're going to find one new person a month, and you're going to teach and train that new person you find to do the same thing. So let's see what that would look like. In January, there'd be you, and you're going to get one person. So there's going to be a total of 2 in your group. In February, both of you are going to go get one new person. So then it's going to go to 4. March, there's going to be 4 of you, and everybody's going to get a new person, so you're going to go to 8. So you can see what's happening here. Every month, the size of your group is doubling. So then in April, there would be 16. In May, there'd be 32. In June, there'd be 64. So you'd be 6 months into it, and you'd be saying, where's the exponential growth? All you've sponsored is 6 people, you've got 64 people. Here comes the exponential growth. In July, your group would go to 128. In August, it'd be 256. In September, it would be 512. In October, it'd be 1,024. In November, it'd be 2,048. And in December, it'd be 4,096 people. All you did was sponsor one person a month and teach them to do the same thing. And you end up with over 4,000 people in your group at the end of a year. Now that's exponential growth. And I know what you're thinking, well, that's a perfect world and that's never going to happen. True, that's right, it's probably never going to happen. So let's just say we had a 75% dropout. If you had 1,000 people in your group, that's 1,000 people that you're benefiting from the work that they do. That can change your life forever. And remember, we're not limited to sponsoring one person a month. You can sponsor 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You can sponsor as many people as you want to work. And you can build your group as fast as you want. Or slower than this. It doesn't matter. You can build at whatever rate you want. That's the magic of the industry. That's exponential growth. Okay, well now let's look at the Immunotec comp plan and how it's going to work for you. So what do you have to do to get started? Well, first of all, if you've seen enough here that's convinced you there's value and it's worth investing some money, you're going to invest $499 to get started. And that's how everybody who's serious begins their business, right? There's less expensive ways to start, and you can talk to your upline about that if that $499 is an insurmountable amount. But a McDonald's franchise, a Tim Hortons franchise, are hundreds of thousands of dollars. And this is a tremendous opportunity. So $500 is not a lot of money to put into it. And there'll be some more money invested in, brochures and other literature. But that $500 sets you up. You get a back office, you do get an initial inventory of brochures, you get a training book, some business building guide. There's a lot of good content that comes with that $499 investment along with a bunch of product, right? So that's your starting point right there. And now you're going to start to engage with your upline, start thinking of the people that you know that could be potential business partners, as well as some customers. Customers in this business are common. It's like leaves on a tree. We have a tremendous product-driven company here. Of course, people are going to want to try and use the product, and we have a great customer program that supports that. But the big money, the long-term significant residual income is always made when you focus on building a distribution network. And I actually like to use this analogy. Tim Hortons is known all over the world. A lot of people don't know that back in the 50s, the first Tim Hortons, coffee shop was opened in Hamilton, Ontario. And at some point, somebody came to Tim Hortons and said, hey, this is a great coffee shop. We should have them all over the place. And at that point, if he'd said, no, I just want to sell some product, I think I'm just going to, he would have had a successful coffee shop. Probably to this day, be making 10 grand a month or something, selling coffee to all the local people. He would never make more than that. He might only be making 4,000 or 5,000. I don't know what a coffee shop would actually profit you. But instead he said, yeah, that's a good idea. I'm going to build a distribution network and I'm going to find a bunch of people that want to sell my coffee. I was in Abu Dhabi in Dubai a couple of years back, and there was a great Tim Hortons. A really nice big Tim Hortons in Dubai. I couldn't believe it. It's become a multi-billion-dollar international corporation with distribution centers all over the world because somebody had a vision. And that's the same vision we have here. So you want to look for people that want to join you in your business. And what are they going to do? They're going to come in with the same $4.99 pack that you did, right? And if we can get 4 of them in, it's perfect. Because the key to the Immunotec compensation plan is rank advancement. You want to look at the different ranks, learn how to achieve them. Not only achieve them yourself as quickly as you can, but help your team achieve them as well. Rank advancement is key. When you come in with a $4.99, you are a venture consultant, an old stock market term, which is great because Immunotec's on the stock market, right? The very next step from that is a silver, okay? Silver requires just 3 of these people in the same month to come in with a $499 venture pack, business building pack, right? So 3 people that are serials will make you silver. We want to go with 4 because we want some insurance in there. Now, how long does that take? I've had people go silver in an hour and a half. I've had people go silver in a day, in a week, in a month. I have people that have never gone silver. So it's all up to the individual. It all depends on how much enthusiasm and commitment you put to building your business. Now you have an upline that'll work with you. You'll have an upline that'll get on the phone with you 24/7 because it's the power of the 3-way call that makes these things happen. Because you may be brand new and still learning this stuff, but you have an upline somewhere that's got years of experience that'll get on the phone with you, help you explain this. And there's nothing more powerful in this industry than a 3-way call. So very important, find yourself an upline team member that will commit to work with you and start doing 3-way calls. Because we want to get you to silver. Now, what does that mean in dollars and cents? Well, the company has a business builder bonus that you'll learn about this as you move forward. It pays you extra money when you bring people in every month. Not just the first month you're in business, every single month that you bring new people in, you get extra money because you're working, you're engaged in building your business. What that means when you combine the business builder with your regular residual, it means when you do 3 people in a month, at least 3, it'll pay you $125 for every person, right? $125 a person puts $500 back in your bank account. Your initial investment was $4.99. Bring in 4 people in your first month, you've got your money back. And that's a great situation to be in, right? Next step above silver is gold, right? And what you do when you help each and every one of these people duplicate what you just did, bring in 4 business partners, right? With a $4.99, you've just generated enough business for you to advance to the next stage. So it's a very simple business that you can duplicate. I didn't say easy, I said simple, right? So you bring in 4, help each one of those bring in 4, and you're going to be a gold, right? Now, when you achieve silver, there's also an element called the rank advancement bonus, right? You pick up, not in the first month that you go silver, but on the second month, when you maintain silver, there's a $200 bonus with going silver. When you maintain it, if you hit it in the first 2 months of the business and you maintain it again, there's another $200 bonus with silver, right? When you go gold, the first month, you just get the money that you generate from your business. But the second month, when you maintain gold, there's a $500 bonus for you. A bonus on top of all your regular residual income. If you achieve gold in the first 4 months that you're in business, and you maintain it 2 months in a row, you'll get a second $500 bonus. So there's $1,000 in bonus money for going gold, and there's $400 in bonus money going silver if you do it quickly. So as soon as you get started, it's important that you understand this aspect of the plan, because that's where your initial money is going to come from, and it's going to come very quickly if you roll your sleeves up, connect with an upline partner, and go to work. Now, the next step after that is diamond. I'm not going to get into that right now, but if you continue to build like this and duplicate, you'll hit diamond in 90 days. And diamond has a very significant bonus, $5,000. Diamond in 90 days is a possibility if you build systematically with an upline. As you get to the point where you're making your decision whether to start or not with Immunotec, there's another point here that I think is really valuable. And that's the fact that that initial investment of $499 is a business investment. It sets you up as a sole proprietor. You've now purchased a Immunotec franchise and you're in business for yourself. So it's a tax deduction. So is a portion of your house, whatever you use for your office, some fuel, some meals, etc. There's a lot of business deductions. So if you're already paying taxes to the government, the average person sees a reduction in their tax of $3,000 to $5,000 because they've just started their own business. So something else to consider that's very important. So make your decision, and I hope it's a positive one. I hope it's a good one to join us, because we are changing the way people do business in this industry. We want you to be part of that. Get connected with your upline team, and I'll see you at the top.